It's Jasmine here. Wanted to come to you with a quick tip here. This is for kind of your DIY canned cat food. One of the biggest reasons why I am such a big proponent for canned food is the higher moisture content. I love feeding raw. I love feeding whole prey raw. That's a good model because that's what they naturally eat. However, that's not convenient for everyone. That's also not something that some people are okay with. And so we still want to get a high moisture content for their cat food. One way to do that without spending a bunch of money on canned food, because it really does rack up a bill, is by taking a high quality kibble, grinding it up in a grinder, and then storing it as a dry basically like a meal. You're making a meal with it, ground up kibble, and then just rehydrating it at mealtime. So scooping out the proportion that you need. You can calculate that off of what the suggested amounts are. I use a kitchen scale when I do mine just because it's easier for the first time, and then once I get the size that I need, then I can eyeball it from there. But basically you're rehydrating the ground up kibble and serving it as a paste or pate, or kind of whatever level of liquid they will actually eat it for. Some like really liquidy, some don't, so make it to your cat's kind of pickiness level there. But none of this is sponsored by this brand, and neither this brand either, but I will say of the coffee grinders, you're going to want to pick a coffee grinder that has ability to remove the cup, so it'll get washed and cleaned easily if you're not using it solely for this purpose, or if you switch brands, or if you have a food sensitivity or something like that between your cats. And so a removable cup for that. Any high quality kibble is going to be great for this process. Rehydrate with, if you have any white cats, any cats with a lighter colored face and they have a lot of eye staining, go ahead and switch to distilled water when you rehydrate. Otherwise, you can use tap water, or water that's had chlorine filtered out of it. But basically, you're just rehydrating the kibble. That's an easy step to kind of circumvent having to purchase canned food, and this will keep it dry and not going bad on you. So there you go. That's your tip for the day, and it works very well with us. This is how you make kitten gruel in our house too. So the reason, people are going to ask, I'm sure, but the reason why you even do this step of grinding it is because when you try and rehydrate kibble in a compressed form, it does not hydrate well. In fact, it leaves it very chunky, or does not retain any of the water in the kibble itself anyway, and does not break down and make a pate or a paste or anything like that. So go ahead and grind it up real quick, and there you go. That's all you got to do.